Bills, tax documents, medical information, even your kids' treasured drawings. Piles and piles of paper come into your house each week, and it's one of the biggest obstacles to getting organized. Luckily, we have an expert on hand to help us sort through it all. Helen Cassandra Austin joins us this morning. This is such an important thing that I imagine almost everyone right now that's watching can relate to.
Everyone has challenges with paper, and we all have it come in each day from mail, solicitations, and kids stuff.
Yeah.
It can really overwhelm you really fast.
Okay, so where do we start?
Where you start is first and foremost, whatever plan or system you have in place, make it a daily habit. That way it doesn't snowball and you don't have a really big overwhelming, mess. And then you do want an inbox. So if you deal with your mail not immediately and it's something that you're going to do later, then you do want an inbox, but make sure it's small and shallow, because if it's a huge box, you are going to fill it up and then it's going to become one of the snowball effects.
Have you been to my house? Have you seen my inbox? Because that's exactly what happens.
So maybe you don't want an inbox too. If you can deal with your mail immediately, it's so much better. Okay. And then the next thing, so your mail is going to land in your inbox, and then have your kids toss their school papers into here too, so you go through all the paper at once at the same time of day.
Like how many times a day? I mean, how many times a week? One time a day?
Once a day. Have that built in.
Okay.
Sometimes it's morning, sometimes it's while you're prepping dinner. You can go through the paper, and this is going to help you simplify that as well. So another thing that a lot of people do, they don't have two filing systems. So you want an active filing system, and this is going to be in the heart of your home where you can easily deal with it and feed into it every day. And then you have a reference filing system where it can be wherever else in your house, but it doesn't need to hold anything that you're going to look at on a frequent basis. So in this filing desktop thing, you want to have it be open. You don't want lids. You want hanging files. It's quick. You can get into it very quickly, so that all you have to do, open mail and sort. Now, most of your mail hopefully goes in the shredder or in the recycling.
We need one of those, don't we?
You need a shredder. Keep your shredder in your kitchen or somewhere in a close closet, so it's an action that you do immediately. Don't let it pile up in a huge box. So a lot of it's going to be tossed and sorted through, and some of it that you're going to keep is going to land in your active file in this guy here. And some common categories that I recommend for my clients, one can be action items. So if there's something you need to do or follow through with that you can't do right then and there, you're going to let that land right in here. Next, if you have not gone paperless yet, go paperless. Save yourself so much grief, and it's so much easier to search for and find those documents later. But if you are a paper person, gather those bills there. Then the most important thing, if you have something that you feel like needs to go in that reference system, that's going to land in this file. That's not redundant.
File.
It goes in the file, and that will go into your other filing system once a month or so, but that can land there. Then have a file for each individual in the house. So you're going to have like your gym schedule, maybe your kids' immunization schedule in there, things you're going to grab on a frequent basis. So this helps you feed all of this stuff into here, and so that you are dealing with it right then and there. It's quick, accessible, and it makes a huge difference. So your kids' stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you have kids, they bring home, especially younger ones, lots and lots of stuff. Now, I will tell you, I've yet to have a client who is trying to give their kids stuff to their now adult child, the adult children. they don't want it. They don't want it, and then it becomes your burden. So a good solution is toss a lot of it, keep a few, and if you're going to keep something that's like so adorable and cute, there are great apps. So you take a picture of it, it stores in the app, and then like it's Archive, ARTKIVE. It can order a book for you at the end of the year just with a couple of clicks, and it's effortless, and then that book's going to be enjoyed so much more than boxes and boxes of random school stuff.
And this always ends up getting crinkled up anyway, and you hang it on the refrigerator and it just becomes a mess. Yeah. Thank you so much. And we need to get our kids excited about getting organized too in the process.
We got to model
they can be involved. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, I am going to follow your advice. I'm going to start today.
Awesome.
I promise. Thank you.
Thanks.
And if you need help organizing, Helen can help. We'll post a link to her website on kclive.tv later on today. We appreciate it. Well,